Well, how do you assess what's happening right now in terms of humanitarian needs in Gaza?
The worst ever, Christiane, and I don't say that lightly. I mean, I started off in my 20s dealing with the Khmer Rouge, and you remember how bad that was, the killing fields and so forth. But 68% of the people killed in Gaza are women and children. They stopped counting the numbers of children killed after 4,500 had been counted. Nobody goes to school in Gaza. Nobody knows what their future is. Hospitals have become a place of war, not of curing. No, I don't think I've seen anything like this before. It's complete and utter carnage.
Martin Griffiths, as you know, the Israelis say 1,200 of their people were slaughtered on October 7th. And as we know, around 240 hostages were taken, including babies, old people, infirm, etc. The Palestinian authorities say that 12,000 plus people have been killed in Gaza. We believe you've said 68% are women and children. There must be a combination of civilians and I suppose combatants. But how do you analyze the pushback from the Israelis, sometimes even the Americans, that we can't even trust these numbers? How long have you been relying on Palestinian Ministry of Health numbers? How accurate have they been over the years? And now we're having to say, you know, Hamas run or authorities in Ramallah. Can you break all that down for us?
Yes, UNRWA, which has been there for these many, many decades, as you know, running these institutions, helping other institutions to function. They and we in my office have indeed been using the statistics provided, for example, from the Ministry of Health in Gaza, and have triangulated them over the years to make sure that we feel confident about them. So we have a long history. We don't put these figures out without thought. And I think people can trust us enough to know that when we say these things, it's pretty likely to be close to the truth. And frankly, the extent of it, the numbers are so awful that it's kind of academic, wondering whether there's a few thousand here or there. The fact that there are more children killed in this conflict than in any other that we can think of ever, as my Secretary General has said, you don't need to worry about whether there's 100 more or 100 less, except if you're in the 100. You just have to recognize this is as bad as it gets.